It's going good. We are, I think, almost there. Beacon of what? Oh, there's a lost note. Pick this note up. I don't know what it is. I want it. Give it. Will last the testament of more. Do not escape. I leave my best pick to you. Aww. Beacon. Beacon pulses and waves as you approach, inviting you in its embrace. You feel electrical running through your spine. Through your fingertips and across your weapons, you feel calling to arms against all that will defile this place. They will die. Blessing earned. Dwarf. Okay. So this is a dwarf thing. Oh, that's sad. So someone died. There. That's where we're heading, right there. I want the beacon. Eye of the North content can get challenging, but has great skills to it. Yes, it does. There's a skill. There's at least 2 skills, I think. At least I know there's at least 1 that I'm trying to get here, but I don't know where they're at. And personally, that's fine. Oh, hold up. I meant to talk to that guy before I walked into the city. So yeah, there's like the 2, like. Hi there. You are more or less picking up where I left off. Just
the destroyers have followed us to the surface.
Yes, they're made of stone and fire.
Our lightning shock. The sun on the surface is too bright. A wall. Are you going to eat that? Keep them out.
What is this?
Typical Asura meeting. 3 Asura together, you get 4 opinions.
Everyone, enough. Our immediate threat is the destroyers. I propose that we pool our talent to create a superior weapon.
What do you have in mind?
We gather our finest minds. Ula would be the best choice to build a mobile spell-working platform.
I know where Ula is. She's squirreled away in her lab.
We'd also need Gad. He knows the most about containing mystic energies.
And he'll tell you so every chance he gets.
And Vec, your work with the gates makes you the one to handle the etheric couplings.
Forget it.
Vec?
Gad is involved in this. Include me out. I won't work with that old bag.
Vec, be reasonable.
I am reasonable. Get Rank instead. He's capable and doesn't have any history with Gad.
As you wish. We're going to need Gad, but no one knows where he is.
I know where to find him. I know where to find Gad.
oh, it's you.
Uh-oh.
Problem?
Humans working for Gad? That's a recipe for disaster.
Okay, so she's in this, and not only is she in this, but she looks like she's dressed even more uncomfortable. Like, come on, sweetie. Don't wear heels out in the mud. Okay. Okay, so oh my word. It's ridiculous. Okay. So, well, hello, Livia.
Be careful.
Gab is the most brilliant of the Asuran. My fellow members of the Shining Blade have been helping with his research into Bloodstone. Yes, Bloodstone. Basically Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2's version of crack. Anyways, they are currently on the far side of the Sea of Sorrow. Oh, okay. Good news is we can get there by an Asura gate, head south and east to an underground complex called the Shards of Ore. An Asuran gate on the upper level leads to Gad's encampment. Find, or should I call him Bart, because I like the word better. Leader of the Shining Blade. He can tell you how to find Gab. Okay, cool. So we're going through that. Hey!
Oh, great. Another book.
Another book. What does that even mean? Now you notice some of the Guild Wars 2 SOTs in this area. Guild Wars 2 borrowed a lot of Eye of the North and previous tracks. Yeah, I could see that. Well, some of the buildings look similar, I've noticed, but that's kind of throughout the game. And as far as like the different characters and stuff, it doesn't surprise me that she's in this. It kind of... It is interesting though, because how old is Livia then? Because in Guild Wars 2, she's still there and she looks still just as young. But I don't think Gwen has had a kid by this point, because I think she's the ancestor of Logan, right? Or his great aunt? It's one of the two. Why spoilers? I don't know. Well, it's not spoilers if I know if it's true or not. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. I think I'm misremembering it. Yeah, I'll help. I'll help you find your thing. I didn't get in far in Guild Wars 2. There's not much. Well, I'm about to say Livia's in it, but she's in it at a certain point, and she's doing something completely different compared to what she's doing here. Well, kind of, but she's in a different part of the plot. And I don't know about Gwen. I've only seen Gwen once. There was just an advanced cosmetic surgery. Really? Yeah. So I was just saying, I was just thinking, like, how is Livia in this? She looks very similar from this one to then, but I don't know how much time has passed between Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2. It probably isn't as much time as I'm thinking it is. You know, because it's only the Ascalonian War. You know what? That would make a lot of sense if it was the fact that she was a necromancer and she was just making herself look nicer. Why are you dancing? That's so whatever. Why do I question it? You'll never get this project off the ground without she must be a professional golemancer around. Problem is that she's locked herself away in her underground laboratory. So you would go fetch her. Okay. I will do one of those things. I don't know which. She's definitely kept herself alive in young via necromancy. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, that I can get behind. I think that makes a lot of sense. All right, let's go grab the ass first. The one that Vec doesn't like. Let's get the difficult one out of the way right now. We're just gonna round this up to 2 hours instead of doing an hour and 30 minutes. It'll come out the same. Plus, I'm having a really good time with this. Okay, so where are we headed? Oh my god, how do we get over to the side of the wall? Oh yeah, she did say this was a portal. I was like, how do we get all the way over here? Wait, portal. Oh, look! It's them! They look so much cooler with the color patterns in this one than they do in Guild Wars 2. They still look the same. They're still snaky, but they don't have, like, the red fins and stuff. That's kind of cool. They've got different colored fins. Is this the right thing? This may be wrong. Maybe. I might be thinking wrong on it. Because I think this is not the same creature I'm thinking of. Yeah. Let me guess that too. It's almost 250 years between the end of Guild Wars 1 and the beginning of Guild Wars 2. Oh, thank you for the fact. Yeah, okay. So not obsessively long, like, by fantasy standards, because I could see her preserving herself for 250 years, versus this. I could see that. That makes sense. It's still kind of crazy, but for a human, I don't think that's insanity. For her cheating, essentially. Well, there's also... Well, now that I think about it, right? I take that back. We don't know how long humans specifically live in this game. It could be that this world, because of magic, humans live longer by default compared to everything else. So, we could just be, like, misinterpreting it. And it could also depend. In some forms of, like, genres and stuff, the more magical one is, or the more powerfully magical they are, the more they live longer due to the magic affecting their ability to age. So, you know, maybe Guild Wars 1 and 2 kind of go by that mechanic too. Because you can't deny that she isn't powerful even if she is human. Plus, that would explain why the Asuran might live longer. I don't actually know how long the Asurans live either. I never never like checked it. I never fact checked it. I like how the drakes look in this one. I like how big they are compared to their predecessors in Guild Wars 1. I really had no idea she was in was in 2. I feel spoiled. You don't see her very. You have to like be. Let me put it this way. It's not something you see in the free version of the game. You have to actually buy an expansion with it, to get her as a part of the game. Don't start attacking them. Don't you have any shame? Fine. And like I said, just knowing her since she's in the game doesn't mean anything. I'll be real with you. There's a lot cooler people that are like, is she hidden? No. She's not a hidden aspect. She's a surprise when she comes in. I won't say what expansion she's in or whatnot, because she's a surprise when she pops in each time. But she's like not like a plot twist, you know. She just throw it in there. No, she has a purpose. Like when she gets thrown in there, it's like, oh my god, this makes sense. She's the final piece kind of thing. But man, the Oakhurst looks so much creepier in this one. But you don't see it unless you know she exists. I didn't know she existed when I first played, so I'm like, who the fuck are you? You know? But if you know her from Guild Wars 1, you would absolutely expect her to be present. You'd just be kind of looking for her kind of thing. Because of the circles that she's running in. Damn, it would have been surprised because I like Livy as a character. Oh, trust me, like I said, she isn't very, like, how to put it? It's still very surprising in my opinion because of where she's at. Fitting, though. Gosh dang, like, everything has to come out of the woodwork. I'm pushing the wrong buttons is what it's coming down to. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of her myself as a character. This is off topic. I'm not a fan of her as a character. On the topic of it because of I don't like her attitude sometimes, like the way she talks sometimes. But I also think that she's sassy and she's supposed to be, and that's fine, you know. She just kind of irritates me with some of her antics sometimes. She comes off as kind of know-it-all bratty sometimes, but I don't think it's a bad thing on her character, and I don't think that they designed her bad or anything. I just get sick of it when you have a know-it-all that's also bratty. It's even worse when they're wrong, or when they're right, because when they're right, they're just dorks about it. But, I don't know, I don't think she's a bad character. I just don't think I like her all that much. She's not one of my favorites. I don't think I remember very much about her, to be fair. What is over your head? Oh, you're, Cantha something, maybe? I'm just a dude. She's a baddie. I love just a dude. Dude, there's no shame in that. Look, I'm not gonna lie, there's some characters that I think are just like, yep, they're awesome just because they're awesome. I don't know. I think it's because, like I said, I don't mind her as a character. She, as an individual, she's good. And as they designed her very well as a character. She's just not the kind of character I like. You know? She's not my type of fun, if you get it, as far as that goes. I like most of the Asurans, though. Most of the Asuran characters are hilarious because of the fact that they're so condescending and full of themselves. But at the same time, you can't fault them for having such high beliefs in themselves. It's like, can you really blame them? Zombie brutes. Why do the zombie brutes have a lot of skin on them? How many dungeons am I going to be going through before I have to, like, surface? There we go. poisoned me, those jerks. I will take you down. You and everybody with you. Who is causing problems here? This brute's a pain in the butt. Alright, let me see if I can... Gosh dang it, I can't get like away from them quick enough. It's because I'm easy to knock down, I'll be real. It's because a lot of my skills are easy to knock down. Like, they're easy to break, kind of thing. Okay. Let's get you up. I know they can't bleed. That's not the point. I just want the damage. We just want the damage. Come on. I keep my pet healed since they're poisoned. I don't know what her behavior's like. What changed for Olivia in Guild Wars 1 is pretty alright. She's nothing complex. Does her own thing. Yeah. Well, and that's about the same thing she does, I think, personality-wise in Guild Wars 1 as well. So it's not like... Or Guild Wars 2 as well. They do give her a bit... oh, okay. Are we gonna be able to get him up? Someone gotta... Yeah, there we go. But in Guild Wars 2, the one thing I like about it versus Guild Wars 1 when it comes to characters is they get to talk more. So when they talk and they do their speeches and stuff, you can kind of get more of an idea of their personality versus just reading it. Because text, when you read something text-wise, there's only so much you can really, you know, kind of grab from it, versus when you hear them say it in their own tone. So, I kind of like that. And I think that makes it a lot easier to tell. But, yeah. I won't spoil much about it. All I'm just saying is she's in there somewhere. This poison sucks. I hate it. One of the, I think, the skills I want, I think, heals poison. I like reading, reading books, lol. I heard that they have books for this game, but I don't know if I'm hearing the truth or if people are just bullshitting me. If there's real, like, lore books about it, then that would be kind of cool. I also ran into a trap because I'm dumb. I'm not used to that. That's not something that happens in Guild Wars 1. Or Guild Wars 2. You don't run... Well, there is traps, but, like, they're very obvious. It's true. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to look it up at some point then. Yeah. Try to just back away from everything. Okay. Because with Guild Wars, granted, these are pretty obvious too, but it just occurred to me to think about Steam. Because Guild Wars 2, you have to step on stuff. Step on stuff, trigger wires, step on things. You know, there's still traps. They're very, like, obvious, if that makes sense. Like, they're like, you can kind of see them once you know what they're like. This one, I'm still trying to figure out all of the traps and stuff, so I have no idea. And also on top of that, I feel like this, if I find we start getting into things where I start identifying traps, it's gonna be such a pain. That's the one thing I have a hard time with Skyrim, is trying to get the NPCs to step on traps and stuff, because it's not like you could ping it and be like, hey, don't step on that. In this game, probably not so much. It's probably not a big deal. But in Guild Wars, or in like Skyrim, it's a problem. I wonder if we can kind of go around them. Kind of slide between them. At least move over here. Over here. There we go. I think we could take him. I just think that I need to have them away from the traps. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we can't take them. Maybe they're more stronger than I thought they would. I'm getting knocked down and I'm not even up. Okay. Oh no, we're gonna keep running, I guess. Like I said, I'm getting used to some of some of the enemies too, because some of them are weird. Some of them are really easy in Guild Wars 2 to fight. Like the armored weapons aren't easy when you first come across them, but once you get to like but you can handle them at the same time. They're not like impossible to hit. And then here we're having difficulties doing it, but to give a little leeway to the game, it's not the same thing as in Guild Wars 2 because I only have one class in Guild Wars 2. So they had to balance it differently to make it work. So there is that factor to consider. And I think that's part of the reason why I'm struggling with some of this stuff, because I'm softer in certain ways than I am as a pure ranger than when I was in Guild Wars 2. Because in Guild Wars 2, for instance, Condi affects everybody equally, per se. But as a Mesmer Ranger, you're really affected by it quite a bit. And that's kind of annoying. Do I have to go this way? I feel like I do. Fine. And then on top of that, energy levels and stuff. It's not a problem, and it's not, like I said, not a complaint. It's just what it is in the matter. A lot different juggling. Brutal. Yeah. Like I said, I'm technically not supposed to be here. In this area. So I can't even really be mad about it. Let's see, do I have any... I don't think I even have any skills I can... Well... Nah, well, a little bit. Okay. I'll put them in there like that for right now. They're not staying that way. I just kind of wanted to use them while I have them, even though it doesn't change anything, really. I don't think that changes anything once you've hit 10 on them. Or 9. I don't know. But, like I said, it's different balancing act. It's not a bad situation. So it's not really a complaint so much. And as far as the debuffing goes, I've completely just ignored it. I don't even care anymore. I'm just like, whatever. There's no point in being an issue about it. Just run around. It seems that it's just better if I run when they're trying to attack me, because of the fact that they'll just KO me otherwise. God, I miss dodging. There we go. Oop. Damn it, I was wanting to get that one guy down. Just one more. I'm so close to the door, I'm almost positive that I just want to get through the door and be done with it. Let's see here. Let's see. And I feel like the best path is probably going to be through that room, because I think it's going to be in the room and to the left, because it kind of looks like the room like that kind of thing, but I don't know. It is weird to be in a dungeon scenario. This almost feels like a dungeon scenario, because it's like, you know, its own little close of a map. It's fascinating, but it's weird. Why are you standing out front? Maybe if we stay stacked, it'll help. Let's get the stupid spellcasters in the back. Keep running. There we go. Seem to help. Let's see if we can start targeting them. There we go. That was the problem. I was aiming for the brutes, and I probably should have been aiming for the others. There we go. Much easier. Could someone get him up, please? Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I should have been aiming for the spellcasters and not the brutes right away. Because the brutes kept coming after me, but I think having everybody in front of me, they started actually picking on the other people. Just pick that up and then we're running. Right? Can I... Yeah, that's not a good idea. I guess we're gonna have to deal with this. We're gonna have to deal with the spellcasters. Damn it. Yeah, maybe? I don't know. I'm looking, trying to, yeah, see it's right there, the door is. We have to beat these guys first to get out. I think these, there are more up here, but I wonder if we couldn't sneak past those. Because I wonder if I couldn't get, like, around them. And this is the thing, too, I think that's all we gotta get there, so it's not too bad. It could, like I said, not too bad, not too bad. If I can avoid the traps and avoid these things. Honestly, I kind of wish I had just taken out these guys here, just because trying to sneak around them the whole time is becoming a hassle. Where the heck are you all? Are you all following or not? Okay, I was like, what are you all doing? I think it's because of the flag and everything. I thought I got rid of it, but I guess it didn't. It's fine. I mean, worst case scenario is I could put them all in front and then run. Just book it. And hope to God no one tries to backstab me and get us to the portal. Well, that one's working. Our speak to text one wasn't working. I need to just recopy the link, I think. Who's attacking you? Why are you being attacked? He's back there at the back. What is attacking? You know what? It's probably the blades, honestly. Okay. Alright. Let's see. You will do that. I'm gonna see if I can run past them. Keep running. Just keep running. Keep running, keep running, keep running. Damn it! I was hoping I could get past them and just run away. Come on. Oh, come on. It would have... There is one skill I wish I had on my character right now, which makes my character run faster. And that kind of thing. Like I said, if I hadn't aggroed that one guy, it wouldn't have mattered. Why are you standing there? Get over here. Oh my god. Alright, come on. I know it's because of the flag being over there, but I'm also like, at the same time, I wish it would reset when you move. Okay. So, let's see here. We're gonna try and get over there. Like I said, I'm gonna try it one more time with trying to blockade, because I can't go back. There's no way I can go back. There's too much, like, distance between here and there to warrant it. Oh, thanks. Like, there's too much distance between here and there to, like, warrant it being okay to go back. Debuffing or not, doesn't matter. Okay. Alright, just run. Damn it, I don't have a heal skill. Because they just take everyone out before I even get a chance to do it. I don't know if I have the strength to whittle them either. I keep pushing the wrong button. I know. Well, I know I have the fire amp, but I don't think the fire amp is gonna help. I can put it in there. Huh? I'm loud because the game is loud. Like, it hurts my ears. I can't hear very well of it. I can try with the imp, but I don't think the imp is gonna do much, except because of problem. It can help a lot. Okay, well, I'll trust you on that, but I'm just saying that, like, in this situation, I'm not sure if it'll help. Because maybe it will be. Maybe it'll be one more. Because maybe its health is better than mine. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. Can't hurt. I forget to use the fire ant because it's weird because I've never done that in Guild Wars 2 either. That's another thing that's different, is that you don't have summons in Guild Wars 2 and stuff like that. So it is odd to me. There's so many of them just sitting there. I'm trying to debate it's even worth trying to fight them or not. Like I said, if I could just get around them, then I can run myself that way. Come on. Damn it. So close, I think, really. Like I said, I don't want to sit there and fight them for 30 years either. Okay, cool. I did. I got close enough. Okay. We're getting out, I think. Somewhere. Okay. There we go. So we got close enough. So the imp helped a little bit, but not a whole crazy lot. Hold up. Stop auto running. I can't see what we're going. It's painful. Yeah, it's painful because I probably should have been, done leveling before this. I really should have probably done it. But I didn't. Okay, so I think we can get around this way. At least we're now on the other side. And since we're on the other side, that's all that matters. And like I said, I find these dungeons weird to me that, because you walk into them in Guild Wars 2, you kind of have to, like, there's gates and dungeons and stuff, but they're not the same kind of thing. Where is this portal at, the walking thing? Where is it at? Is it, like, over this way or something? Like, what's going on here? Like, is it around this corner? I think it is. end the other ones, or did they just chase me that way? Surely they didn't defeat the other ones. Is there just one there? Oh, there is just one there. Well, no, they're not. They're all stacked up on top of it. That's another thing I despise about this, when it comes to the NPCs and stuff, is the stacking. Like, they're all stacked up on top of each other. For the love of God, how is that right? That shouldn't be, like, right at all. Because, oh my god, what the heck? You know? That irritates me because, like, at the very least, if they do stack, it should be something you can kind of tell. Okay, there we go. We're running. You know what I mean? Like, you can kind of hover it over there and it says, like, 6 over it and stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's another beacon here. I think we've got it. I think I've skirted my way around it. Nope, we're not worried about the pouch. We're not worried about it. Yeah, there is where it all begins. I honestly enjoy these dungeons more than Guild Wars 2. Yeah, see, and the thing is, though, Guild Wars 2 dungeons, I think, could do with a nice overhaul. And I don't mind these, but I find it odd to have to constantly go through them. Because it feels weird currently. But it's not that bad. At least, like, it's not, like, unreasonable. Okay, so I think it's you. I'm talking to you now, right?
Are you still here?
How can I help you? Finding him. Livia passed through here early and said she's looking for you're looking for Gad. They went east and should be at Bloodstone Cave by now. If you hurry, I'm sure you'll catch up. You'll find Gad to be extremely demanding as an employer, ready for some exercise. Okay. Well, I think this is a point. Okay, cool. We're gonna move on to the next game. This is a good stopping point. Because we finally got to this point. I just wanted to make that way. We got so far from here to there, I didn't want to waste my opportunity to get there. And risk not being able to get to at least a city. But it's good. So we're going to swap. The game we're going to swap to is now Skyrim. I think we got 2 more